So today's very exciting. We are on our way to Yosemite. This is something that we've been traveling for the last few weeks to get here. So we've just been going every few days, we rest, and then every few days we've been on the move. It's a little tiring, to be honest, and I know Eric is tired too. We definitely would love to be able to just sit still for a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, a whole month, and just relax. But we're getting there, and we're having a little family reunion that we are looking forward to. Haven't seen some family members in a while, so it'll be really good to reconnect with them. We're passing by the Halos farm. Nope, here's a Halos plant. Right out your window, Katie. Wow, this is one of Preston's favorite snacks. He asked for it morning, night, and day. We did pass by and saw some trees. That's a huge plant. Manufacturing farm plant. Bless you. We are driving through Delano, California. We just passed up the wonderful Halos manufacturing area or plant, farm, and that was cute to see. And now we're driving past these trees, and I can't figure out what these trees are, either on the left of us or the right of us. So if you know what it is, leave a comment for us. And then I love the thing about California, here in the northern part of California along the highway, there's always these little flower bushes. And it just makes your drive like just so beautiful. And look over on Eric's side. They're planting thousands and thousands of baby trees. So here's a corn farm. I just love these floral bushes on the left here. It's so pretty. Wow, there's just so much.
Cow farms.
And then we did pass by some dairy farms earlier, and also cow pastures. As we drive through Oakhurst, there are so many roads where it just goes up and down the mountain, and you can just see all the rolling hills throughout the drive, and it's just a beautiful scenic ride. And sometimes you see like these carve outs of these rocks too along the path. So very beautiful to see. And also we were able to drive through some of the cute little towns along the way too. So gorgeous drive. So let me tell you about the parking. When we got there, we could not go into the site that we originally booked because it's in a smaller space. It didn't give us enough turning radius to be able to back up into that spot. However, this spot took us an hour and a half to get into, which is closer to the front. There was more room for us to wiggle and get our tail backed up into our spot. But yet we were challenged, I should say, Eric was very, very challenged from every single angle to get the Brinkley to back up into that spot. As you can see, towards the front of the truck, there's a big hill. Towards the back, there's also a big drop off down that cliff. And then also, to the right of the Brinkley is another RV that we have to steer and not try to hit. And then to the left of our Brinkley was propane tanks. Lots of obstacles in the way, but Eric handled it like a champ. I mean, it took us a while to just, test every single angle, and also the tail of the Brinkley was also swinging in angles that we were not used to. So it did take us a long, long time. It was so stressful, but we finally got the Brinkley parked into the spot only after about an hour and a half. So kudos to Eric for doing that, because I know if I was driving, I wouldn't be able to get the Brinkley backed up in there. Just too many twists and turns and angles and everything that he did to get us in there. We're on the search for waterfalls. And at this RV resort at High Sierra RV Park, there is a little hidden gem towards the back. So all you have to do is just walk 5 minutes towards the back of the RV park, and there is a river. And it also has small little waterfalls too, and which was quite a pleasant surprise. We were not expecting that. So it was so beautiful to see. It was such a hot day. And after we got settled and also got set up, we were able to go back there with the kids There is a little bit of a walk as you approach the river. You have to kind of climb down some of these little tree branches and stumps to get onto the river's bank and then be able to cross over the river to get to the other side. But the water was not flowing heavily. It was just a light stream of flow of water. So our kids were able to slowly but quickly and easily get to the other side of the stream so that we can continue to walk around that area. I did notice some people that were also down by the river. They had just they just plopped down their camping chairs and put up a little covered canopy. And they were able to sit and enjoy, some cool water, just running through their feet and just being able to enjoy the great outdoors in Yosemite. But this is actually in a town called Oakhurst. And Oakhurst is about an hour and a half from Yosemite. But we were camping there only because our family, our cousins and our uncles had booked an Airbnb that was in Oakhurst so that, we wanted to be close by to them, not too far away. So that's why we chose this RV spot in Oakhurst, California. But it is a little bit of a drive to get into Yosemite, which we didn't mind at all. So as you walk towards the river and you cross the river onto the other side, just walk up the hill a little bit, and then the top of that waterway, it's very calm, cool, and you just walk along, and it's just a very peaceful walk as you walk through the water. So our kids and I, we really enjoyed that. And then also, just to cool off, Eric and the kids just sat and played in the water. Pull your hat down, Katie. Where are you going? The bag's over there. Where'd you guys go? Katie, where'd you go? Katie, what? What's anything interesting over there? Was there anything interesting over there?
There's just this water and this big dam.
So from a distance, it looked like it was murky and muddy and brown for the color of the water. However, when you look closely, the water is actually clear, but it's the beige color sand that makes it look brownish, but it's crystal clear water, and that brownish sand also has a lot of little golden specks. It just sparkles, so it's just really cool, but it's not enough for us to try to pan out the gold and turn it in for some money, but it is very, very cool to see the gold sparkles all over the water. Ooh, I see flakes. Is that what it is?
Flakes.
Huh? There's gold flakes in here. Let me see, Preston.
Sit down. Sit down on the water, Katie.
Let me see.
Feel better. Sit down.
Let me see. Preston, you see some gold?
In the sun.
I see some sparkles of gold. Look at that gold sparkly water. Well, the kids kicked it up.
See? Down in it, you get used to it.
You see the gold little speckles in here?
Those are gold flakes. Right here, look.
Little gold flakes.
They don't have any water, nothing. It's in block.
Oh, let me see those gold speckles.
That's what you're paying for. It's just not enough for you to take. Some people don't take it.
I found gold.
So towards one end of the river, you'll also see small waterfalls, which I truly love. I don't expect big waterfalls. If there was a big one, I won't complain. That's a big surprise. But there are little waterfalls here, just sitting aside and just listening to the sound of the waterfall, which is super, super relaxing. However, the water is a little bit chilly, and so there were times where Eric would try to dunk the kids and let them just soak and sit in the water.
Cold?
Yes, it's cold.
but it is a little bit chilly because it's water coming off of the mountain here. So they weren't too used to it just yet, but they were able to play in it, so it's quite okay. It was a little on the cooler side, but it was refreshing since it was a little bit hotter during the day. So it's a way to cool off and have some fun.
Hey, you're gonna lose it down the river. You want Daddy to dunk you like Krusty? Walk, please. Walk. Come back around. Wait, Dad, wait, Dad. Katie.
Okay, also, there is, at the top of this area where there's some rocks and a little bit of a hill, Katie saw some teenagers just jumping off of this hill or doing some flips. And then there's also a rope that is tied to a tree. And some of the teenagers were just swinging from that rope and just dropping down into the water. To me, that seems like a lot of fun for teenagers. My brave little girl wanted to do the same. She wanted to experience that. She wasn't scared. She was so brave. Mama Bear's, no, oh my gosh, she wants to jump off this rope. She saw a little girl do it, her age, my little daredevil. So, guess what? Eric let her try it with a lot of supervision and just to make sure that there was enough clearance. Once she let the rope go, that there was enough clearance for her to just let go and drop into the water, that it was deep enough and for her not to injure herself. Whoa! Good job, baby! Oh my God! Wait. How do you get up? Hold on. Oh my goodness! Did you see her? So brave. Were you scared?
No.
Oh my goodness. Why did you just decide to go in?
It looks so fun.
Fun, huh? Oh my goodness. Are you gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Làm nữa hả? Nhảy nữa? Yeah. Wow, but is the scenery here beautiful?
Yeah.
How many more times are you gonna go?
Maybe 2 more.
You're so brave. How'd you get so brave?
I don't know.
Good job, baby. I'm proud of you. High five. Good job.
Can I go get it?
Yes, with that supervision. Yes. Well, baby? Yay! Good job, baby. So I'm always in search of waterfalls everywhere we go. It's just beautiful, majestic, and just so relaxing and peaceful. So I definitely love it here. It's just a few minute walk from our RV site, just on the back end, and they call this a swimming pool. Oh no, swimming hole. But I love it. With a nice little surprise for that little rope thing that Katie jumped off of. So definitely a very cool morning, cool afternoon. It's hot, so this water's nice and cold coming down from the mountain. Hey, wait, no, not me. Hey, okay, now do it again. Wait. One more time, do it again. One more time. Woo, good job, buddy. Where'd you go, baby girl? Where you going? Exploring?
Yeah.
Freeze in the water. Okay, let's go warm up in the sun.
your lips. Let me see, do it again.
Early morning the next day, Eric and I took a leisure walk towards the main road where we saw a visitor center and a very cute and quaint country stores nearby. So as we were coming down the mountain into Oakhurst yesterday, we noticed that the engine brakes didn't kick on. Usually when it kicks on, you would hear a very distinctive noise, and we didn't hear that noise, and that is terrifying for us because that means that now the entire rig is depending on the regular brakes to kick in and work, and that is just an overload on the regular brakes, because if that's the only braking system that we're using and that braking system goes out, we are in trouble, because that's just basically going down a mountain with no brakes at all. So we were terrified of it, but fortunately we were able to get down the mountain safely. And when we arrived into the RV park, I got out of the car and you can just see smoke coming out of the engine. So it was on the right passenger side, and it just thankfully arrived, but we knew something was wrong, that we actually needed repairs. So today we're going to take the truck into a diesel mechanic shop in Oakhurst, but they don't work on Freightliners, so we have to make the trek all the way back to Fresno. It's about an hour drive just to get us to a mechanic shop that does work on Freightliners. At the end of the day, we're thankful that they were able to get us in, get us out for the repair on the same day, since we had arrived early in the morning, early enough to be able for them to diagnose and fix it. So what happened? One of the brake lines had actually leaked onto the brake disc. So unfortunately, that is why the engine brakes didn't kick on. And then as those fluids were dripping into the brake disc, and that's what caused the smoke that we were seeing when we arrived into Oakhurst. So how much did it cost us to repair it? $1,200. So after $1,200, we're thankful that there's not a bigger engine problem that would cost us thousands and thousands of dollars to fix. We're able to get on our way and be able to head back to Oakhurst so that we can go and enjoy our day with our family and also our cousins for our family reunion. Oh. Hi. Go Yosemite. Katie, Presty. Woo. All right, let me do one more recording, Katie. Whoa. Hi, Katie. Look at Mama. Hi. See what you join.
The tree.
Okay, so you got a combo. This is your list right here? Yeah. And I just had you set the price $250, right? I did that. Okay, the real good structure is what's it say? 5.7. 5.11. That's right.
Go in it like this or like
It's
this?
put on the market for 5. Is it right? I mean, it's not even had it on the market.
You go, girl!
Okay.
Your mom's pretty awesome, right? Yeah? I told you I'm not very good at anything.
You've done right there, baby.
I got it done.
Well, the assessor says. She didn't mean to do that.
How do you feel about your wife being better at folding?
That was so close.
I mean, I was
Way to go, Mama. Thank you.
Oh, I missed. I'm sorry. Okay, one more. You got it. Oh, it's so close. We're still in the U.S. You have it, baby. Oh, you have that.
Let's go around. Let me see everybody. Hello, Yosemite 2025.
Yeah.
Family camping. Family reunion.
So this wraps up episode 1 of our Yosemite trip. Stay tuned for more episodes as we take you along for more hikes and to explore Yosemite's mountains and terrain. Can't wait to take you along. We appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to our channel. And very thankful if you have watched our entire video up to this point, to the very end. We'll see you in the next episode.